Hey everyone, this is Baked Raph from Porch Battalion Gaming, and today I'm playing some Warframe. So, if you like what you see, do a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more of this content. Thanks, and enjoy the show. Now, Warframe just got a new update that's coming out as well, which is going to really enhance crossplay and make this a lot more fun for all consoles and all PC gamers all around. But today we're focusing on one thing and one thing only, and that is a specific spy mission, the Submerged Spy Mission on Uranus. I'm going to show you how to get through it with the power of invisibility with my buddy here, Ash. Now, Ash is really great. His build is very simple. Now, getting him is a little bit of a challenge because you got to kill some maniacs and certain different types of planets and stuff like that, but his parts drop relatively decent, like right around I want to say somewhere between 20 to 35% of a chance of them dropping. Like, it's a little bit of a hunt, but you'll definitely get it done. So here's basically what my build is for him. It's a poor man's build. That's what I call it, the gaming poor man build. And with this build, as you can see, I have a lot of just simple mods. Intensify for some strength. But what you really want to focus on is duration right here. So that way you can stay invisible for longer periods of time during these spy missions so you can get by just about anything. You can get that from like Constitution, and that faster knockdown recovery helps out a lot, especially with laser beams. You're narrow-minded, we'll crank it up. You don't really need to worry about range with this build because it's a spy mission build, so you don't really need to worry about his other abilities. Having extra flow never hurts. Energy max, always good. The more energy you have, the better baseline you're going to have when you start, so that way you can go invisible right off the bat. Augur Message is going to add in more, 24% ability duration. And obviously, 40% of energy spent ability is converted to shields, which is also a huge plus, just in case you get into a little bit of a situation. And Streamline will make things a little bit cheaper, which is always a plus. And then the survivability, because, well, I'm not sure about you, but I like survivability as much as the next person, especially in a spy mission. Even though you're trying to be sneaky, there are times where stuff will just backfire. But steel charge, so that way you can do melee damage. So that way, while you're invisible and you're swinging a quiet weapon, you're doing as much damage as possible. Some other people might change this up for energy siphon, so that way they have that constant flow of energy, or they can wait patiently for their stuff to build up. But in all honesty, if you're doing a lot of killing, you're going to get the energy you need. So this is my Ash build for this. Now, does that mean you have to use Ash? No, there are other options. And one of the other options is our good buddy Loki here. And his build focus, as you can see, once again, very, very cheap. Extremely cheap. I do have to add some more to it. As you can see, I was currently leveling him up to get him good to go. But focus, once again, duration, that invisibility, as long as it's going, you're good. But I'm going to show you this run with Ash. And you'll basically get the same concept with Loki as you will with Ash. They're not necessarily the same, but they're relatively close. You're going to want to also focus on having a very quiet weapon. I recommend the Batza. It's very good. And by the time that you even get to Uranus, you should be relatively close to that mastery where you can unlock this. I don't really focus on a sidearm, and for giggles, we'll just hang on to this since I'm leveling it up. Alright, so without further ado, let's go start this mission. Now, Uranus is a very troublesome planet due to the fact that, well, you're going to be underwater some of the time, but don't let that bother you. Now, the reason that I decided to do this was because I was looking for parts for Avara, and two of her parts is actually located specifically in this level cap. So you can get her neural optics, and you can also get her blueprint here. And I'm going to show you how to get through this fast. So one of the actual things that I truly love about this is when they added the underwater aspect to it, I thought, oh my god, this is great. But with the quiet weapon, you'll be able to execute really quickly. Get rid of the problem quick, and you won't have to deal with anything. Now, another cool thing that they added to this was the Nata mission. This is a great place to be able to get the pictures of the quote-unquote sentinels that you need as well. So you could pretty much kill 2 birds with 1 stone, which is nice. Give them a scan, and they'll disappear. It's pretty great. But let's get back to why we're here. Now, everybody always worries, they're all like, should I go invisible now? Should I do this? Like, da-da-da. No. As long as you're not getting caught inside here, you'll be fine. And remember, don't let your enemies get anywhere near any of these consoles while you're doing the work. But most of the time, you'll kill them before they have a chance. I also really like this aspect because it's basically just a click, 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 click. With that click, 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 it's definitely going to be a lot faster than anything else, especially when dealing with Corpus. Now, pro tip right here. This is a big pro tip. Before you go through this door, go invisible, because sometimes the scanner bots are chilling out right there, and they will get in your way, and they'll be a nuisance, and then you have to rush, and then your mind just completely and totally blanks on what you're supposed to be doing and how to solve this puzzle. It's not a hard puzzle, so we're going to show you how to take care of that. Here we go. Go invisible. And sometimes the bot will be right there. Now go to the left. The left is going to save you some time. And you're not going to continue upward, but you're going to go through here. This right here is how you're going to scale this so much faster. You're going to get up here, and you're going to be chilling. Look, got some energy, so now I can chill and wait. And I basically, with my duration and my cost, it's very cheap. It only costs 25 to go invisible for 20 seconds. Now, you're going to wait for this laser to go away. You're going to walk through it. Look up. Do a nice bullet jump all the way to the top. And here you are. Now, as you can see, we got some baddies chilling out over here. Not a big deal. I feel pretty brave. We're done. Didn't even get caught. And with the quietness of that weapon, as you can see, boom, took out both of them, no problem. We're going on to the next one. Now through this you can take out people, so that way you gain a lot of energy. I would recommend it, or opening up boxes definitely helps out. The more energy you have, in case there's a mistake, the more you can change up. Don't be afraid to put a bigger clip on this thing either if you want. As long as you got a decent quiet weapon that basically practically just melts their health, you should be fine. Because that's what we're aiming to do. Quick and easy. Right now I'm just looking to get some extra energy just in case I need it. And reload often. Pro tip, reload often. You'll notice I reload after just about every execution. A little bit of a maze, but there we go, there's some more energy. If you want to actually have a better chance, don't bring one of your little buddies with you. I do because, well, that vacuum effect really helps out to get items close by to me. I mean, look at that. That guy up there didn't even know what was going on while I was killing his 2 buddies. It's just ridiculous how quiet and great this weapon is. I'll show you the build after this. Alright, so this one is pretty fun. At first I thought it was really complicated, but I figured it out relatively quickly. I always go to the right, and you can too, or you can go left. Either way, you're going to get to the same spot. So you're going to go underwater here, and as you're traveling through, you're going to look for this section here. The first thing you're going to do, oh, it's not that, but always aim up. Come this way, aim up. Now you're in this area, but be careful. As you can see, there are lasers that are above me that are going over the water. They might be a little hard to see, but they're definitely there, and they will move. So that way it gives you enough opening to crank up and go here. Remember to reload in case you haven't or you forgot. But you can see them a little bit better in the water. As you can see, they go up and down over the water. Nice little trick. You're going to wall ride all the way over and then just aim. And even if you bump into that wall, just stay right there holding the buttons and you'll just jump in place and you'll go up little by little just, you know, slow yourself down, it's fine. Luckily, there's not as many enemies here, so it's basically a cakewalk, and you're going to get to your spot. I also have a huge thing, which is recommend the auto breach, very useful, but you've seen the puzzle. It's going to be basically the same thing. Some people will think you have to go through that door. Don't waste your time. Go through the little door here on the left, so that way you can go right back to where that console was, and you're on your way. So now we're headed to C. It's 2 down. The last one is the most difficult one. They never put them in the same order, but in this case, I like that they saved the hardest for last. It's really great. It allows me to break down everything, because there's a little bit of timing doing this one. Just a little bit. I wouldn't say it's complicated, but it took me a lot of tries to get it done just right. But you'll definitely be able to see what I'm talking about. Should be getting relatively closer. We got our buddies swimming in the tank, practicing their swim moves. Oh, my mistake for not reloading. Remember, don't let them get to the console. If they hit that, you gotta turn it off. But if they're dead, they can't get to a console. Okay, now another pro tip. As soon as you open up this door, there's going to be a guy that's on the other side right there. He shouldn't see you. But just to be on the safe side, we're going to take a quick peek. There he is. Kill him. Execute him. As fast as you can. Aim for that head. Destroy him. And downstairs, this guy, not even bothered by it. Done. Okay. So you're going to come down these stairs here. As you can hear, there are other people here. Alright, so this right here seems complicated, right? It is to an extent. You have to time yourself just right. What you're going to do here are dodge rolls. Some people are going to think, I need to jump through this. No, don't do that. Do your dodge rolls, but you got to time it just right. That's it. Right there. You just wait for that first one to go up because it follows that back one relatively good. But as you can see, although the back one seems like it's faster, it always meets up with the same thing. 3 dodge rolls. That's all you got to do. Now, as soon as you go through here, you're going to want to go invisible. You're going to have a couple of enemies that are going to be on you. It's fine. There's another one that's chilling out over here. None the wiser. Oh, you guys actually get to witness this again. So as you can see, it just bounces back and forth. It's not really complicated. Easy. Done. And then the little door over here opens up, and you're back right in the room that you started in with the stairs. And that's how you basically get all 3 of the unidentified objects here in this spy mission. As you can see, it's not complicated. A little bit of taking your time and really figuring out and like experimenting with timing on that last one, that's probably the hardest situation. Other than that, as you can see, you'll cruise right through it. I did this a lot, helping my friend get the Ivara blueprint and neural optics. It was crazy. But as you can see, mission complete, and we got a Hell's Chamber. Not bad. A relic, and probably credits. I don't know. But there you go. That's the run. Easy stuff. Now last, I'll show you my build for my Baza, and we will go from there. So, the build for my Baza is thusly. Very simple, very easy. As you can see, I don't think I've put any formas into this whatsoever. So, like I said, this is a cheap man's build. Enjoy. The only thing I have done is obviously put a catalyst on it, so that way I can use it to its, full potential of the 60. But as you can see, just a split chamber, which you can get very easily in a lot of different runs in, I do believe, Void and also Spy Missions as well. So since you have this build, you're good. A Vital Sense, just for that extra damage. Speed Trigger, I'd like to get my magazine out there as fast as possible. Serration, very common drop. You'll definitely get a lot of these, along with Point Strike and, well, Vigilant Armaments you'll have to look for, but you can definitely find. But more multi-shot basically means more bullets getting pumped into them. Easy money. But as you can see, this is basically the simple build. You'll get basically the same thing as Loki. As long as you focus on his duration and have his invisibility, you'll be fine. Same concept, same type of jumping around, and eventually you will also own Ivara too. Although she does go invisible, she's very slow. She's very slow with her invisibility, so I don't really highly recommend her for spy missions, but at the same time, she's very fun because her invisibility lasts a lot longer, because it drains from the energy rather than actually having a time limit. So, if you guys like this video, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe for more, and also let me know if there's anything else that you want to see, because, like I said, I'm a poor man gamer, so I try to get the bare minimum to try to do great things on this game. And I will catch you next time. Bye!